Hi guys! Today I wanted to talk to you about volunteering in Canada. It's massive. And I wanted to share a big news with you. I signed up to be a volunteer for Immigration Services Calgary. They do an amazing work helping newcomers to Calgary, starting from translating just generic documents from so many different languages to helping seniors integrate into Canadian culture as soon as possible. When I started looking for volunteering jobs, I came across the Immigration Services Calgary website. I will link it down below in the description, so check them out. They have so many different services helping newcomers. And I have signed up to translate documents from Ukrainian and Russian. Those are my first languages, into English, and I have all the necessary paperwork confirming the level of my English. If you don't know, I'm a British national right now, so I had to jump through hoops and hoops to become a British national, including confirming the level of my English after passing about 3 tests. And to come to Canada, I had to confirm that as well. So I was ready to help all the Ukrainian nationals or Russian nationals if they needed anything to do with translating or interpreting. So I contacted Immigration Services Calgary and registered my interest. I was invited for an interview. I met with one of the people from Immigration Services Calgary. I completed some paperwork. I needed to do a police check, and I am almost ready to start my volunteering. And super fun thing happened yesterday. I went to the orientation session at the Immigration Services Calgary, and when I walk in, there were a few people already there, and one of the ladies turns around and says, "I know you from somewhere. I recognize your voice. You've got that YouTube channel, right?" And I was just so shocked, so surprised, and it was so cool to actually just stumble upon one of my viewers. So if you're in Calgary and if somehow you just see me on the street or on the train or wherever, just come say hi. It's so cool. So apart from the feeling of fulfillment and feeling like you giving back to the community that welcomed you so warmly, you can get some friends, you can meet new people, and it can actually help you land a job in Canada, which is so helpful. From what we've read before we came to Calgary on some forums, people are saying that it's borderline impossible to get a job in Canada without the Canadian reference, because they welcome so many cultures into the country, and all the cultures are different, and the work cultures are so different. So for some employers, for most employers, it's very important that you are aware of what it's like to work in Canada. So landing a work reference through your volunteering is so incredibly helpful. Lucky for me, the translations could be done at home. If I got an offer to do some interpretation, that means I would have to actually meet up with a client somewhere. Potentially, it could be like a doctor's appointment. So for example, somebody who can only speak Ukrainian or Russian needs a doctor appointment, and they can't explain to the doctor what it is that is bothering them, and they wouldn't understand the doctor back. I would have to meet them up at the doctor's office, actually accompany them at their appointment, help them out with a translation between the doctor and themselves, and that'll be that. And then I just need to go back home, log my hours, complete some forms, and that would mean that I have volunteered for an hour or two, which is so brilliant. For example, for the Immigration Services Calgary, I need to do at least 50 hours to be able to get the work reference, but fingers crossed I'll get that done fairly quickly. However, at the orientation session, they told us that there are so many volunteers. There's like over 500 volunteers for just one program. It might be a bit difficult for them to find assignments for you, but I'm just available at any time at the moment, so I'm happy to help out as much as I can. And that's what volunteering is all about, am I right? and translation is only one part of what they do, one very small part of what they do. They help so many people. They help young families with children, they help youth with homework in the evenings, they help seniors organizing some like yoga sessions for them or something like that. It's so amazing. Plus it helps people, including the volunteers, to learn the language. If you are from another country and you're not too confident about your English, this would be the best way for you to start your life here. Just start volunteering. Everyone is super nice and everyone understands that your English might not be 100% there yet, and everyone is just super helpful. As you probably know, I don't work at the moment. I'm just looking after the girls for now. But once they start school, I would really love to go back to work. So if in the meantime I can do some volunteering and gain all the necessary hours required to get the work reference from Immigration Services Calgary, that's just the best thing for me at the moment. If you have any questions about volunteering, please leave them down below in the comments. I always reply to all of your comments and I really appreciate you guys reaching out to me. And as I said again, if you ever meet me in Calgary, just come over, say hi, I don't bite. I wanted to say thank you to the sponsor of this video, my daughter Tessa over there, who's kindly agreed to sit quietly and watch a bit of Peppa Pig to allow me to record this video. So yay to Tessa! If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave the comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've made a decision that as there is so much more going on right now that the weather started getting better in Calgary, I will be posting 2 videos a week. It will be quite a commitment, but I promise you I will do it. So don't forget to click that subscribe button to follow along our journey in Calgary this spring and summer. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
See you next time.